There are hundreds, even thousands of weird-looking animals that exist in our world, such as blobfish, AA, axolotl, etc. One of them may scare you with their weird-looking nose at first, but once you learn about its nose, you will be impressed. This is me. I am a star-nosed mole. The official name for us is Caudilura cristata, and we belong to kingdom Animalia, phylum Chordata, class Mammalia, and order Soricomorpha. I am a small semi-aquatic mammal that lives underground in the bogs and wetlands of eastern US and Canada. My diet consists of insects, worms, and small fish. I don't have any forks or chopsticks, so I usually use my forelimbs to hold the food and shove it in my mouth. My star-shaped nose is located right next to my mouth, which allows me to quickly eat my food shortly after I sensed it with my nose. I'm a pretty fast eater. No big deal. Being a fast eater is very impressive and all, but that's not the coolest thing about me. The coolest part of my body that I like to brag to my friends about is my beautiful nose. It is not only extremely sexy, but my star-shaped nose is listed as one of the most sensitive touch organs in the animal kingdom. Since I live in underground tunnels, I have poorly developed eyes and I am functionally blind. Don't feel bad for me though. Vision would not help me hunt for food in the dark tunnels anyways. So you're probably wondering how a blind animal like me finds food. The answer is my amazing cool nose. I can technically see the world around me with my star-shaped nose just like you humans can see the world with your eyes. I can create mental picture of my surroundings with the tactile signals I receive from my nose. Pretty cool, right? I use my nose to determine if something is edible with astonishing speed. Remember how I said I was a fast eater? I wasn't kidding. I am currently placed in the Guinness Book of Record as the world's fastest forager. The star-shaped nose is a highly specialized sensory motor organ, which consists of 11 pairs of fleshy finger-like appendages or tendrils. The star contains higher density of receptors than the noses of other mole species. Its surface is covered with 25,000 mechanoreceptors called Eimer's organs, which makes their organs much more sensitive than humans' hands, with only 17,000 receptors. Moreover, the nose is innervated by 100,000 large diameter axons, so that the tactile information from the nose can be transmitted to the brain rapidly. Once this information reaches the brain, they will be processed at a very high speed. Because of this specialized axons, I can determine if something is edible within only 25 milliseconds. Just 25 milliseconds. Neurons in my somatosensory cortex, the part of the brain to respond to the tactile stimulations, can respond within 12 milliseconds. How fast is 12 milliseconds? Well, an average blink of a human eye is between 100 to 400 milliseconds, and it takes about 600 milliseconds for an average person to press the brake in a vehicle in response to an obstacle. Therefore, with the highly rapid response, I have never been in a car accident underground. Just kidding. I haven't gotten my driver's license. Since I am virtually blind, my nose substitute for the eyes. It means the processed information will produce the tactile map of a tangible object or the environment with the mole's nose. While the brains of other mole species contain 2 sensory maps, we the star-nosed moles contain 3. Thus we are able to carry highly efficient parallel processing of tactile information. I can even sense food source in the water. To do so, I exhale about 8 to 12 small air bubbles per second. The bubbles are then drawn back into the nose, so that the odorant molecules in the air bubbles are wafted over the olfactory receptors. Using this method, I can smell and catch small fish underwater when I'm in the mood for some seafood or sashimi. An average person may think that the star-nosed moles are just some weird-looking animals, but biologists regard them as organisms with highly evolved organs. Don't judge or laugh at any animal by their appearance. Nature always gives some unique features that you may not know.